Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Gießen. So, I got a bit sidetracked from my way over to attack this here town. So I got a bit sidetracked, and we ended up over here, where I'm now following Sir John Hope, and I'm supposed to scout a few places. But as you can see, it looks as though our two armies are about to clash in a major battle here, and I'm the one that's gonna draw them in. So I will just tell you to surrender and die. We've got about 1,000 men against their 580. So we got quite... Oh! In the village! Holy crap. Okay, the cavalry can go ahead and do what the cavalry does. I will organize my men in the field. Or the infantry, I mean. It looks as though I've got control of the entire infantry. Probably should go ahead and set up the different units here. It looks like we got a lot of people within the infantry unit compared with, say, the grenadiers. The grenadiers have some light fusiliers. I should have gone ahead and fixed that, but there's so many in this line that we're gonna have to extend it to triple, and we're gonna spread them out, and I'm going to bring the 42nd a bit back. And the rifles, well, since there are basically none on the field, we're gonna have them as far back as possible. This will be interesting since it will be entirely concentrated in this here little town. We're still a bit too concentrated on the edges. So what we will do is we'll extend the line even further, so 4 ranks. There we go, and that, I think that's a lot better. I don't like the fact, however, that the 95th is in among all of this. I'll tell everyone to hold fire, and then I'll go ahead and scout to see what happened to the cavalry, which engaged the enemy force in among the houses. It looks as though it's very much taken down at this point. Okay, we've got quite the onslaught coming. Maybe I should move the line even further back. The Highlanders need to be stationed over there. Actually, we'll do Highlanders. I want you over there, and the 60th to cover you on this side, and then I want the musketeers to move back a bit. Here comes the enemy, and then on my command everyone will fire. Let's see if I can get both the result and the resounding volley. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Wait for it! Wait for it! Fire! Holy hell! That's a volley! If I ever saw one. I'm surprised they didn't just break and run at that point. the amount of German troops that fell in that one go. When all muskets were laid upon them. Oh, Borduk! You've fallen! I call him Borduk, but that's Bunduk or something. What I really should do is, or what I should have done is I should have gone ahead and named them a long time ago. Or ahead of doing the series, I would have renamed all of the characters, because you can do that. The problem is you can't do it and have it be activated in a save. So you'll have to do it before you start your campaign. But that would probably have worked a lot better than having the light infantry being commanded by a man called Bunduk. How's it look, Danny? Some of the enemy cavalry is able to get through, which I don't like. Did we just... Yes, we just got a reinforcement. So we got a few peasants. We got some rifles. We got Scots. We got peasant women. How many men have been lost on either side at this point? So about half the enemy force. And we have lost 77 wounded, 44 killed. Most of them must have been horsemen. And then for my own party, I've only 40 ready, 5 dead, and 4 wounded. The enemy has 121 men. Yes, they've got everyone on the enemy team is there right now. I could call an all charge, but I fear that we would actually reduce the amount of muskets we could lay upon the enemy. You couldn't even see all of that. Let's go ahead and do 5 ranks, because now there's so many people in among the musketeers. Okay, ready? Fire! We've got a cluster coming in around the house. I'll move to the Scots. Yeah, the Scots. Highlanders, hold your fire. Highlanders, I want you to move back a bit. Form single line. And then, at my order, I want you to give the enemy a volley. Right, ready? Ready, your bloody muskets. Fire! Well, that was pathetic. The 60th Riflesmen are blocking the musketeers. And the Highlanders need to move back. There's only 8 enemies left, so let's call the charge. Given that I've lost so few, the thing is, he started his bloody campaign, but I don't think I'm gonna actually follow it. But I'm going to do his mission to scout. Oh, once again, 200 men left. I thought we took all of them. Right, this time around I want everyone to stop right here. Musketeers, I want you out on the field. Musketeers, formation. Start off with 4 ranks, and I want you to spread out a bit, and then we'll see where everyone else goes. Cavalry, I want you in the back. 42nd Highlander out to the right. 60th Rifles, I want you over here. Musketeers, there's so many in the Musketeer line, so we're gonna go ahead and go 5 there. Infantry, go ahead and charge. Stupid peasants. Right, so we've got 42nd. I think we're gonna move them even further out there. 60th there. Okay, this is a complete mess among the Musketeers. We're actually going to go ahead and tell you to stand closer, because this cluster on the end is terrible. Let's see if we can't give them a volley. So if I could have Musketeers move into their position, ready their arms, and then I will give the order to fire. We laid into them pretty well. And the first 100 enemies were taken down. Isn't there an order to hold your ground? Stand ground, Musketeers. I don't want you to wheel on the enemy anymore. Yes, stand ground. And I want you to make ready. Now let's see if the enemy wants to turn up. They have a cluster behind the house. It looks as though they're gonna come through this way. We've got a lot of musket train there, but I need for more enemies to turn up before I unleash the firepower. There's just a trickle coming from around the house. What we can do is we can have the Highlanders and the 60th Rifles move up a bit. Right, let's give them one volley, just to clear off a bit of it. See if more of them are coming out now, and it looks like they're going down through Main Street of this little crappy town. So they should be coming around there. Yeah, here they come. And I will give the order to fire at will. Now. Oh, look at that, a flag. We need that one. See, there it is. I've stolen your stupid flag. Wait, a Prussian banner? Oh, the Rheinbund doesn't have their own banners, so they have Prussian banners. I've stolen the enemy banners! And they have stolen their banners from Prussia. We've got 2 enemies left. Everyone, march up and get them. Yeah! Ha-ha! You are my prisoner now? And we just sent those off. Let's go ahead and see. So, and Frankfurt, so who, the capital? So, okay, so this way, basically, is where we're going. And then over there. And then the capital. Now we just need to find the bastard. Hopefully. Ah, here they are. Most likely. Or is it the king? It seems to be just a king. Sir John Hope, there you are. The king is raiding this village that I scouted. Seems there's no one's really following our marshal, except me. And I can't seem to catch up to him. Damn it. There we go. Very good. Simple task. I've already asked people about that. I'm not gonna stick around with you anymore, since no one else is. So let's get some more men. And let's attack. Bandits? Someone put bandits here. Oh yeah, we had prisoner, manage garrison. Manage this town. Oh, I'm building messenger post. Should have built a prison. So I could Danny got a level. Very good. We need more medical skill for you, so more intelligence, and I can't put any points there. Well, how about you become better at... there's no weapon thing you can become better at. Pathfinding then, so we can move faster. The riflemen, British grenadiers, veteran fusiliers. Pierre Duc. I'll do that later. Let's go ahead and attack. Besiege the town, make it so. We'll proceed in the old fashion of attacking on the right. But as we close in, we'll split into the 3 main groups that I've set up. And it's raining, so misfires will be a certainty. I'm not entirely sure why the rifles... Oh, did I tell them to make ready percent? There we go. Why the rifles aren't wearing those thick coats. Everyone else is. It might be that wasn't modded in for the 60th rifle, since it's kind of a special way how you recruit them. Let's see if we can actually split them up now. So musketeers will stand there. 42nd will be held in reserve, and the rifles up front. 60th rifle will form triple ranks, and they will assume a bit of a spread out formation. It looks as though you can actually control the formation, but you have to go way off here to the right. The rifles are the first one that will go ahead and engage here to draw the fire, but also to kill some enemies. 60th rifles, however, they're good, but they're not this good. So they will advance to that bush, and then they will hold our right, fire through as the main line of Fusiliers will come in, and will shoot every last one of them. As this happens, and the Fusiliers is able to get up there and into that good flanking spot, the 60th rifles will then continue to clean off the front of the redoubts, and we'll see where we go from there. So, 60th rifles, you are free to engage. Fire at will. So they got 3. Not a great start here, but let's give them one more volley and see how they do. Yeah, they seem to get 3 at a time. They probably need to be advanced a bit, but let them shoot off those guys in the front there. Let's have the 60th to advance towards that house. Duco, I think it's time that we moved in the musketeers, or the fusiliers. I should rename that fusilier. Right, let's start moving. At the same time, I want the 60th rifles to hold their fire and start moving into their given position. Sixtieth, open fire again. And now I want the musketeers to advance on this position, and as they do, I will give the order to fire at will. And now the fusiliers are covering for the rifles. The rifles will now hold fire. We will bring up the Scots, and they will stand back there. Sixtieth, I want you almost all the way over there at the wall and lay accurate fire into there. They'll most likely get a reinforcement wave, and I want the rifles to be there and ready to take care of that. Also, if they can, it would be nice if they could shoot everyone else as well. Okay, so they're in a good spot right now, I think. 60th, fire at will. let's see, what is our current status? We are victorious, but only slightly. And since the enemy outnumbered, there we go. That we got some. Well, we're not as victorious as I might have wanted. So, go bold or go home. March up to that position. At the same time, the 42nd will advance out there and try to get rid of that so we can focus fire on the enemy inside. Until the Scots are in position, I will not tell the musketeers to hold their fire so they actually get into position. So there will be a slow advance for the musketeers. Or the fusiliers. Yeah, I think it's going our way. We have lost 46, and they've lost about double. Okay, the Scots are all over the place. Right, as soon as they got over the road, it just turned into mayhem. How about you charge then, Scots, since you're all over the place? You will charge in your own derpy way and fire at will. Right, musketeers, make ready percent, get in position, and then I will tell you to fire at will again. Fire at will. I want the Scots to advance better. This is madness. Scots, go ahead and fix bayonet. Get in there. That cluster is the one that I really want to get rid of. Artemy lies there. So unlike the rest of his regiment, he actually was bold enough to charge the enemy. Okay, this is not going well for me, being stuck out here. But hopefully it encouraged the 42nd to actually move into action. The problem, of course, is that bayonet fighting in this mod is terrible. Second, might as well. There's a lot of people being knocked unconscious, which is good because then I can reuse them. Ah, no. But I think I inspired the Scots enough. Yeah, they managed to... No, they actually didn't. They're about to be taken down here. They're not able to deliver any damage. There's no weight behind any of the stabs whatsoever. How's the 60th faring against the reinforcement wave? The musketeers have lost a lot of men as well. I have reinforcements coming in to deal with the enemy. But it's really hard to tell what's going on here. Well, clearly this didn't go very well, and I'm gonna have to redo this. And looking at the time, I think we're gonna go ahead and end it here. But I will continue the war against the Rheinbund. And ultimately, I think we will be victorious, given just how well it has gone so far. We have a few setbacks, but nothing that gets even close to the victories we've had, and the armies and the towns that we have taken. Well, we've only taken one town, but we've taken a lot of their troops and the men in the field. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.